Hi there, welcome to yet another episode from the Insurance Sales Boost channel. My name is Coach Yusuf. I'm glad you're with me. Today we're talking about how to follow up and why you must follow up on your insurance customers even when they seem not to want to listen to you. Let's first understand why it's important to follow up. Here's the truth. Your customers are bombarded with a lot of things, a lot of to-do lists, a lot of proposals from your competition, and guess what? You're adding on that plate, and as much as they've given you that time to speak to them, they're not telling you this truth. They are bombarded with a lot of things on their plate, and you're adding on to that plate. So you have to understand that follow-up gives you an advantage to know if they took you serious during your presentation on your proposal. Secondly, most sales are won after several follow-up calls, so you must not give up. This is critical for you, the sales agent in this insurance industry. You must follow up several times and you should never give up. Now that we've spoken about the reasons why it's important to follow up, let's look at the methods for follow-up. There are several methods for follow-up. Method number one is about email. You can send an email, just a quick reminder for them to read. That's if they're in the corporate world, because most of them read their emails several times. So email could be a very effective way for you to follow up, and you can do this perhaps quarterly or weekly, just to find out how far they are in the process of taking you up on your proposal. You can give them a call. If they've given you their business card, that is like express permission to call them as and when you feel you need to remind them about the product. But be mindful of the time you call them. Don't call them after office hours. This completely turns people off. Another way is you can Skype them. Perhaps distance is a problem to you traveling. If you're on Skype and you have their address, you can call them on Skype and interface with them, see them face to face, and explain to them the urgency of them taking you up on that proposal. Another way and cheaper way is WhatsApping them. You can do WhatsApp and text them and communicate with them on a constant basis. If you are sending bigger parcels, especially on follow-up method, you can send them direct mail. That is a critical way because it always gets opened. Bigger packages always get opened in the offices. Another way is to join them on their Facebook pages and like them and follow them up. You'll find out what is interesting in their life, how you can follow up, how you can get to meet them up and follow up. Another way is to go on Twitter. Yes, now we've understood the different methods and other methods that we've not mentioned here of follow up that you know of. Just follow up on them. Let's understand what you're supposed to follow up with. The first rule of follow up is to set your intentions for follow-up before even you make that call, because most sales agents, I know you're supposed to create rapport, but you make rapport the main reason for following up and you forget that you're there to close the sale. So keep that reminder that you're supposed to make sure that during this call you meet A, B, C, D and E requirements, so that as much as you're going to chat with that client, make sure that the main reasons for your follow-up, main reasons like closing that sale, finding out how far they are in the process of making the decision to buy from you, are settled before you go on to the rapport issues. Second key rule is when you're following up with them, follow up with information that is helping them, make a better decision for you. Share some issues that will help them gain or lose if they don't take you up on your offer and quickly, and always put in a bit of urgency. Why is urgency important and how do you use it? You can tell them, my boss has made it clear that if I don't close this sale within the shortest time possible, within this time period, I am fired. Please help me out. Are you going to take me up on this, or should I look for someone else? That helps you actually gain clarity on how far the client is, and that will help you to close more sales. So I want to thank you for listening to me. Once again, I invite you, don't struggle anymore with your sales teams. If you're an agent there and you like me to help you out, just send me an email at coachyusuf@gmail.com, because I believe in you and I want you to close your sales faster. Thank you so much, and wish you the best.